Hey guys, it's Princess Clovy, and today I wanted to talk about something I've kind of grown to become passionate about over the years. Bugs. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. Bugs are scary, or, you just don't like them in your space, but, bugs actually are really cute. There's a lot of adorable bugs. Like, I used to be phobic of ladybugs, actually, which phobias are supposed to be irrational fears, so I know it sounds weird that out of all the bugs, I was scared of ladybugs. But that kind of went away over the years. A couple years ago, I kind of started to see the beauty in some types of bugs, which eventually led to me seeing the beauty in beetles, and then eventually into ladybugs. Now, with ladybugs specifically, because I used to be phobic, I still sometimes jump when they fly near me, but now when they're just walking or in my space, I can admire how cute they are. So, I actually used to have some bugs as pets. So, I've had, these technically aren't bugs, but I know people normally see them as bugs. Snails and slugs. I've had both of those as pets. Now, I know some people like snails but don't like slugs, or some people don't like both because they're slimy. But they're slimy to protect themselves because it helps keep them moisturized and it makes it easier for them to go around. They're really, really cute. Their eye stalks go in and out of their heads. And they're one of the most docile pets I've had. I've had quite a few types of pets, most of them in tanks. I've had cats too, but we're talking about bugs right now. So I've also had millipedes as pets, which again, maybe that sounds a little weird, but hear me out. So I've had two types of millipedes. The smoky oak millipede, which is one of the biggest ones in America. It's not as long as you would expect for the biggest one, but they're thick sausage boys. They're very, very chunky millipedes. I've had bumblebee millipedes, which are black and yellow striped. Now those ones are tiny, but they're also adorable. Millipedes often get confused with centipedes, but they're not remotely the same. See, centipedes are more aggressive because they're carnivorous and they're not even in the same family of bug. They have less legs, they're out to the side, and in the front, you can kind of tell by their head. Millipedes, other legs are underneath them, they walk in a really rhythmic pattern. They don't have the mandible type in front. So those ones are a lot more docile. They usually just eat whatever they can get a hold of. So I used to feed them leaf litter. So I would just go get some dead leaves outside or just some, anything of that sort. Just scavenging type food. And rotting wood they love too. And they would drink their cotton balls. I would put little cotton balls soaked with water in the little tank and they would curl around them and drink the water. So they were super docile pets and I liked watching their legs move around. I could hold them and stuff and they would just be super chill. I know not everybody would get the love for them, but I'm telling you, if you love bugs, or if you at least aren't scared of them, life is so much easier. So if you can start seeing the beauty in bugs, I can guarantee things will be so much easier for you in life. Because I know so many people are scared of so many types of bugs. So another type of bug that I raise in the summertime is monarch butterflies. So monarch butterflies are kind of struggling lately, so I have to make sure to do my part as a bug lover, and I take in monarchs when they're just little caterpillars, and I feed them, and I make sure that they're safe, because they don't really blend into their surroundings, so they're kind of easy pickings when they're on their milkweed. Which, milkweed, by the way, is the only thing that they can eat. They love milkweed. They even eat that as, their butterfly form, too. So, when I go outside and I get them, I make sure to have them in the window or in a place where they can see the sun rise and set. Because monarchs remember things from when they're a caterpillar. Because it's the same creature, so their memory goes over to when they're a butterfly. And they use that information for migration. So I gotta make sure that they know that they can migrate, where they need to go. But I make sure that they raise to adulthood, and then I let them go. I usually make sure to check what the butterfly's gender is too, because I want to make sure that what I name them is nice for them. So they have two little dots on the back of their wings if they're boys. If they're girls, they don't have those. That's the best way to tell the difference between monarch butterflies when they're in their adult form. When they're caterpillars, you can't tell. So I just like to make sure to raise as many bugs as I can. so they can be happy and have a good life. Bugs are pretty simple when it comes to how they behave and how their mind works, and they're honestly more scared of you than you are of them. Even the ones that are a bit more aggressive, but most bugs are docile and they'll leave you alone if you leave them alone. But, sorry, I went on a big tangent there. I love bugs so much, but I'm telling you, if you can learn to love or at least tolerate bugs, everything gets so much easier. I love spiders too, but that one, I have not raised a spider yet. I would love to raise a tarantula eventually though, because they're so cute. Even like hissing cockroaches, which Madagascar hissing cockroaches are the ones that people keep as pets. They're very, very precious. They just hold on to your hand. I sometimes go to this pet store near me just to go see them because they let you hold them there. So I go there and I just hold it in my hand and he just kind of holds onto my finger. They're very, very chill. They hiss when they're nervous. I'm sure they hiss for other things too, but I don't know as much about hissing cockroaches as I'd like to know yet. And I have so much more to learn about so many types of bugs, but because I'm so passionate about it, it's going to be easy for me. But that was kind of a tangent. I just wanted to share something I'm very passionate about with you, and I hope you learned something new today. And I hope you can learn to appreciate some of these bugs that maybe are a bit more misunderstood. I know butterflies are a bit more loved overall, but oh, on a side note, since I know some people are scared of these, moths are basically just flying cats. Just think about them that way. They're big fuzzballs that fly in the air. They're very, very clumsy too, but they're very sweet. That's why sometimes I think people are more afraid of them, is because they're more clumsy. So maybe they would fly into somebody more likely, but that's just my guess. Because I don't really get it, but it's okay because I know everybody's afraid of something different. And it's okay if you are afraid of bugs, and it's okay if you don't understand why I could like them. But I hope someday you can learn to appreciate them or at least tolerate them. Because like I said a few times, it makes life so much easier. But thank you guys for listening to my little bug talk. I will see you in the next vlog. Thank you, Princess Clovy out. Have a good day.